How to find the way forward. I've been lurking here a little while, and have finally plucked up the courage to post. 8 weeks ago, my 46 male, wife, 48 female, of 13 years revealed an emotional affair with an ex-boyfriend that has been going on since, at least, last year. She told me that she feels she can talk to him about things she can't talk to me about, that they are open with each other emotionally like we are not. She said she felt bad about the affair, that she wanted to tell me, and that she had blocked him from further communications. I just shut down, honestly didn't know how to react. Just sad, angry, humiliated, confused, but on the inside. I'm not the most emotionally expressive person, I try to be more open, but I am not good at expressing myself and I tend to bottle things up. She is much more open than me, friendly and giving and bubbly, and I love that about her. But, I thought that our marriage now was normal, that this is what happens when two adults go through life together, that maybe the passion and excitement gradually wear off a bit as you grow older, but that familiarity and comfort and stability and family take their place. It felt like a good place to me. Some weeks later I started to come back to myself a bit. I'm still not sure how I managed to function in and out of work during those weeks. Anyway, I decided I could not live with the uncertainty, and started to investigate. I found out that this was also a physical affair, that she had not blocked him from contact and they were still talking, that his wife had kicked him out and was divorcing him because of the affair, that she had come clean to me because she thought his wife might contact me, that she had been searching for places to rent near him, that she had messaged close friends about how she was looking forwards to introducing him to them. I triggered another conversation with her about the affair, and the outcome was that she really doesn't know what she wants, that she's surprised I have been so quiet recently and haven't been fighting more for her, and that we need to start working on the issues in the marriage. I said that the only thing I know at the moment is that we have no chance if she is still in contact with him, and that their communication has to stop for there to be any chance of us being able to fix our marriage. She just said that it's not that simple, they have known each other longer she has known me, that they have an emotional connection. Now I don't know what to do. Half of me is thinking that I must be able to explain better about how I can't move forward with him in the picture, or that her relationship counseling will help her see this, or that she will understand that an affair is not the same as day-to-day life with someone, that she's giving up a nice life for a false promise of teenage excitement, that this is just a rush of blood to the head. The other half of me, to be honest, the part that's reading this back after I have typed it, is realizing that she's already made her choice by staying in contact with him, that I won't ever be able to trust her again, that she needs something different to what I can offer, and that we'll both be happier if I move on. But it's such a big step to admit to myself that I am giving up on us. How can I give up if I haven't tried everything in my power to make this marriage work? Maybe I just have to try anyway and that she will stop contact if we start to make progress? There is a child involved, and I won't talk more about that apart from say that they are my life, that I can't even begin to imagine how I would be able to live with only seeing them half the time. It would absolutely break my heart every time I had to say goodbye, and that it makes me cry even thinking about it. It's been quite cathartic, and honestly a bit emotional, writing this, and I am already starting to see a few things more clearly. I know it's been a bit of a ramble and it's definitely not the best writing I've done in my life, so thanks for reading this far. Feedback from anyone with similar experiences will be appreciated, however blunt it may be. I suspect I need a good dose of reality to jolt me out of this situation, one way or the other, because I just feel like I am in limbo right now and I can't see a way out. Update: I tried to add this as a new post but it seems to have been flagged for spam, so on recommendation I'm editing my original post to add this update. I read through all the feedback several times from everyone that replied, and I thank you all for taking the time out of your busy lives to try to help me. There were some harsh truths there, but quite honestly I needed to hear them. After my post, I discussed things with my STBXW several times over the space of a few weeks, asking the same basic question each time: are you prepared to cut contact with him and work on rebuilding our marriage? The answer was always the same: I don't know what I want. After the third or fourth time, it finally sunk in. I have since spoken to the AP's wife and found out much more than I wanted to know about the affair and how long it has been going on. I have instructed a solicitor and filed for divorce. I have put the house up for sale. We have told our son that we're separating and agreed childcare arrangements, and I am busy preparing myself mentally for the next steps. I'm not going to lie and say this has been easy. My emotions are all over the place. Some days I'm sad about the fact I no longer have the life in front of me that I was expecting, and I'm really angry with her for turning all of our lives upside down. Those days I try to make sure I get some exercise in, even if it's just a walk outside for a break from my thoughts. Other days I feel far more optimistic, and I've even started to write a small list of things I'd like to do for myself over the next few years, such as activities or trips that were put on hold or just not convenient when we were together. Thanks again for your support and feedback. It's been really helpful to read about others who are in or have been in similar situations, to hear about coping strategies, and that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Story 2. She cheated on me, it messed me up more than I can say. I don't know really where to start. I guess I can start on August 2021, something was wrong with our phones, we had to switch for some reason or another. I see a lot of displaced text message between her and a coworker, let's just call him Bill, such as her saying "Are you home?" Her sending him circus coupons for the circus. We'd never discussed going to anything like that. But the weird part, there were no replies from him. At the time I didn't feel it was necessary to go through the rest of her phone, but I did confront her about. She just chalked up as, "Oh, I have to know where he is and he's got kids, so thought it was nice for me to send that." That was the end of that. Fast forward a few weeks later, I catch COVID, one of the worst times of my life, 2 weeks of isolation, with no one around me, not able to talk to my son. At least I have my wife to comfort me through it, right? Wrong. I couldn't have been more wrong. Mind you, we live in the same house and I texted or spoke to her 3 times during that time. There was a moment where I had to confront her about it. It was weird, a wife not comforting or at least engaging with her husband, who, mind you, at the time COVID was awful. The physical pain I was going through was excruciating, trying to keep fluids in my body. Cold sweats causing my body to ache. All I wanted was my wife to at least text me or talk to me. I'd go 2 days without hearing from her. Her mom even at one point was concerned about my health and well-being. "She's acting weird," she says, "make sure you keep listening to your intuition." Fast forward to the day I seen it, caught it, heard it. New Year's Eve of 2022, she gets off work, comes home, lays down and sleeps. I'm watching my son, and he has her phone watching YouTube videos and whatnot. He comes to me and hands me the phone. A text message had come through. I check it and it's from Bill. "Hey." It made me curious. I went through the conversations and there was nothing there. It was like bits and pieces had been deleted. I checked the deleted section. Over 500 deleted voice messages. I recover all of them. I found them there. It was the smoking gun. "I want your mouth wrapped around my DCK again. I'd love to boo." I freaked out. I don't know what to do. I didn't want to hear the rest. Her mom right there, her grandma right there. Her mom knew what I had found without saying anything. She says, "Wake her up." She takes my son outside. I go wake her up and she's surprised. I'm upset, livid. She tells me it was just a one-time thing, but that was bullshit. She's been having an affair the last 9 months. I was broken. I left. What it did to me mentally was what was worse. The aftermath and fallout was awful. I was gaslighted into it being my fault. I told his wife, and things got much worse from there. I want to go over everything, but this is long already. Was I perfect? No, but I did nothing to deserve that. I have so many more scars from this.